let's get the party started with episode 10.
Please be advised that there are spoilers ahead related to the property being watched and/or discussed in this video. And please note, this reaction does not contain a picture-in-picture view with the audio from the episode. Instead, this video is designed as a watch-along style. Click on the link displayed on your screen to find out about 3 easy ways to watch this episode with me using your own devices.
Hello! Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. You get 3 of them. This is my channel where I like to watch, react, and review a very small variety of stuff related to sci-fi, fantasy, and sometimes comic books. So in today's video, I am finishing up my binge round of episodes from season 6 of Supernatural. And I'm going to be watching in the next few moments episode 10, titled Caged Heat. Interesting title. I think it's going to be intense. I don't know. I don't read the synopsis anymore. It's been a long while. So if you are going to watch along with me, let's get ready to count down to play. If not, you're more than welcome to take advantage of the timestamps below in the description box and skip on over to the review/takeaways portion of this video. But I'm going to get ready to watch this episode, so here I go. Okay, so I'm at 0043, and before I count down to play, I want to answer a particular question that was sent to me by email. A very simple question, but I figure, hey, maybe some of you are thinking the same thing. You asked me as to why I don't look the same in each video if I'm actually spending one whole day recording all 4 of my binge watch process videos, right? My answer is, I don't want the thumbnail to look the same, okay? Because, it will look kind of weird. Every 4 videos, I have the exact same look, so I try to kind of change up the lipstick, the color scheme after every recording, although I'm, watching this all in the same day. So hopefully you're good with that answer for the person that asked, and if any of you were thinking the same thing or wondering the same thing, there's your answer. Okay, let's now count down to play. Starting at 3, 2, 1, play. Yay! Crowley! 2 Crowleys! Oh! Oh, the shapeshifter. Right. What dumb blonde act? Iridium. Gosh, he's so good. Well, he definitely got double pay for this scene. Oh. Yeah, just don't show it on screen. For real? Just like that? The alpha? Okay. Okay, okay. I thought he would have been useful. Whew. Unless I misunderstood that. Like, that was the alpha vampire guy, right? The black guy from the 2 other episodes ago. You know, I'm looking at credits, so I recognize some of the names. He's a staple Canadian black actor, this guy. They gave him a good part. Dean's face. That was good. Better get fluent in Little Bitch. We're gonna... Yeah. Now you're working with them. Sounds weird. Oh. Can we not? Can we not? Yes. Did he, like, disappear? Oh, Robert Singer directed this. Oh. Who's you? Meg. The way he did that was funny. I did see Misha in the credits there, so Castiel will show up at some point. Why? Well, he's reading her. Oh. Okay. That makes sense. Info about his soul. I want to see her go up against Crowley. Even just a little. Please do. Please. Oh, man. This show can be such a tease sometimes. Okay, alright, I'm on board here. I mean, he wasn't wrong in what he said in episode 9. He's more focused on details and stuff. Here I am, Dean. I know he doesn't sound like that, but I can't mimic his voice. Keywords. Oh, was it? I don't remember. Wow. Oh. I don't ever want to see them come to blows. Really, I don't. But I feel like they just foreshadowed it, probably. I've gotten so used to how dark things are that it's weird how I just get used to not really seeing much. Yeah. Hey, Grandpa. Obviously not. It's whatever deal he made, which I think is going to be probably the big reveal, right? No. He can just pull her from heaven? Or is she in hell? Oh my God. Yeah, that answered my question I just asked before. Indeed it does. No. The possibilities of this. I'm freaking out right now. All I'm thinking is, are they gonna bring back Mary, but like with that young actress playing her? You know? Okay. Uh. Teach him how to change the channel. I think he wants to. I did not expect that to be part of the conversation. He's still just watching it. Okay. And Samuel. Pause. 1709. Okay. I didn't expect that. And yeah, I think it's fair to say that's my first takeaway from this episode. God. Castiel has a reaction to the porno, and Samuel, oh my gosh, okay. Most of you, I'm assuming you anticipated this as a reaction, possibly. Okay, let's continue. 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah. Help them. Thought that was kind of what he was gonna do. Oh, okay. Thanks for the explanation about the Clarence thing. Gosh. Everybody's a horn dog today. Well, I guess that's one way to go about it. Okay. Boss Sam, come on board. Is she like interested in him? Oh my gosh. Are they gonna have a Meg and Castell thing? I don't know how I feel about that. I might like that actually. Oh, damn. Uh, Replicant. That's perfect. The perfect term. Best term I've heard. Never thought of that consequence. How bad do you want Sam back, huh? Oh shit, and then he hears everything, of course. Oh. Okay, so that kind of foreshadows two possibilities. Sam chooses not to get his soul, or he does, and he is a messed up basket case. Said the Ninja Turtle. times. No. Ah, Gin Lady. She's still alive. I'm surprised. She may owe him a favor. I think they could probably use her. Hellhounds. They should have anticipated that. I'm surprised they didn't. I mean, it is Crowley. Well, they got their lunch. Oh. 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 Damn. Go, Castile. Wow. Okay, that is the best Castile moment ever. I totally want them together. I want a whole storyline with these two. Assuming she's not gonna die in this episode from the way this looks. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Alright, cool. Oh! Whoa! This guy really wants his daughter back. Seriously though, Samuel, Dean made a really good point that I'm surprised he's not thinking of. If he brought Mary back, she'd be so mad at him for allowing her son to be hurt. Yay, Meg! You made it! Aww. Oh. Hey, could be worse stuff you could be standing in. Hmm. Yeah, they're all seeing it how they want, it seems. Your daughter's son. Oh man, that's just a bummer. I'm sorry. I don't like this narrative with grandson against grandpa for a mom that's like likely gonna be pissed off if she comes back. Hopefully he'll have a change of heart. Oh. For the actor that has to be pinned into that for the scene on multiple takes. Not fun. I don't know what to make of that. Let's see. Good job. Good job. Oh my goodness. I have to give it to him. That is very smart. And he's tall enough to reach the ceiling. Are they referring to the actress herself? Well, they're selling the pain quite well. And now she'll be friends with them, right? Oh my gosh, I'm just thinking of all kinds of scenarios with her and Castiel. They have an alarm system. Oh, yes. That fire alarm system. Always the suit. Oh, it seems so elaborate that they would get that done so quickly. Oh. Ah, that's the end of Mark Shepard in this show. Hence why he's only guest starring. Ah! found them. Huh. Always dealing, eh? Oh, oh man. Oh, I really like this character, but I guess they kind of alluded to this possibility. Yes, Dean, you are a team player. I'd like an episode of finding out what the hell's going on in heaven. That'd be kind of nice. Hmm? Well, now's the time to ally yourself with them. Here it is. Here it is. Wow. This is a complicated issue. It's quite a dilemma. I have a good week to think on it. Alrighty, people. The binge watch of the day has concluded. My thoughts coming up. Castell and Meg sitting in a tree. KIS says ING, people. That is the number one takeaway from this episode. Castell and Meg, they stole the show. They stole the whole show. I'm serious. If somebody were to say to me, what do you remember the most about Caged Heat? What a perfect title. What a perfect title. I'd be like, it's the heat sizzling between Cass and Meg. That just completely threw everything out the window for me in terms of paying attention. It took a lot of energy for me because after that whole scene with Pizza Man, watch party of one, and Meg and him, yeah, that has forced me pretty much to put this episode on my list of rewatches. Like, honestly, I kept forcing myself to pay attention to what was going on, like, in the actual scenes, because I just kept imagining all kinds of scenarios with Castiel and Meg, and I'm so on board with whatever they have planned with these two in upcoming episodes, if at all, and I hope they do. Because obviously, like, why would you introduce all that unless you're going to play up something with it, right? So, yes, crossing my fingers. That is definitely something I'm looking forward to seeing. And it's so interesting because it's one of those scenarios where you're just like, you didn't know. Well, I didn't know I wanted to ever see something like that till I saw it. You know? So, yeah. Okay. Second thing now. It's the dilemma pretty much right now of Sam's soul. Like, they really hammered in some more details for me to take into consideration and try to understand, you know, the pros and cons of getting your soul back. And it's pretty much kind of how I blurted out, you know? At the end of the day, it's just like, do you want to be a hot mess? Or just perhaps Dean needs to consider learning to adapt to this new Sam? And at this point in the series, considering the acting challenges that actors usually want, I'll tell you this much. I wouldn't be surprised if they choose not to put in Sam's soul so that Jared could flex his muscles more to show us a different version of Sam for a season or two. That wouldn't bug me at all. And then we watch the evolution of him perhaps gaining back his humanity. Now, I'm going to go into wacky theory because it is my final episode binge watch. So that's usually the time I try to reserve to put out some wacky theories. And I was thinking that another possibility is that, according to what I remember so far, and keep in mind at this point in time I haven't rewatched any previous episodes, right? This is a binge watch of 4 episodes. But they mentioned that the soul is energy. And I'm wondering if, this is wacky, but perhaps Sam could grow back a soul? Because in the last episode, they were showing multiple instances of Dean teaching him kind of how to be human again. And I'm just wondering if maybe there's going to be some kind of loophole where you can learn to gain a soul again and maybe a fresh new soul within Sam could grow. I know that sounds a little whack, but hey, that's why I call it wacky theories. But it's plausible, isn't it? It's plausible. Unless it completely goes against the lore of what souls are. And I'm sure at least one of you may tell me that without spoilers. But that's one way I could see them going about it. And then, of course, there's the obvious, which presents a really great acting challenge for Mr. Padalecki, and that is to give him back his soul, but then the Sam we get back is a very fractured, broken Sam, and that in and of itself, it's going to be a whole new journey for Dean to deal with, and then there's going to maybe be regret for making the decision to get his soul back. So that's where my head is at, those possibilities. So that's definitely a takeaway to keep in mind, and I have a good week or so to think about it to my next binge watch as to what possible things could come about it. But at this point, from the way this episode ended, Sam is not interested, and I don't blame him. I mean, if I know getting my soul was going to be that problematic, maybe I'm better off just not bothering. And I guess the question is, which one's worse, right? Sam without a soul, Sam with a soul? Okay. As for my last takeaway, I'd have to say it's not a good takeaway for me. It's not a positive thing. And I'm just to be honest, I'm very bummed out that Crowley's gone. And I was asking about the status of this actor in the show, and I know there's only so much you can answer if it is a spoiler for me to know. But I mean, they put it as guest star, so I guess that's the clue for me that this wasn't a character that they had in mind to be in the show long term. What thereof, and so it is a takeaway in a sense that Crowley's gone. There's no more Crowley, no more Mark Sheppard, and I love this actor and what he's done with this character, and so at very least right now I'm just glad that a character like this came about. That was very entertaining. And let me know in the comments, you know, was this a character that was a fan favorite for a lot of you up until this point? And were you as pissed off as I am right now, kind of, that they got rid of the character? But I understand this is a very in-demand actor, so it doesn't surprise me, actually, that kind of happened, because this actor, I'm sure, has other properties that he was working on and doing other stuff, and so a temporary run on Supernatural does not surprise me at all. But I really like the character. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. That's all I got. That's all I got. I mean, there's so much. I mean, I could touch on again a little bit of what I was saying with Samuel. If you skipped my reaction, I don't like that part of the story. I don't like this drama of Dean being against his grandfather. But I could see where, based on some of the close-up shots they did with showing Samuel somewhat conflicted, maybe he's gonna have a change of heart. Basically, he'll find some redemption in their eyes as their grandpa. I could see that happening. It's very television for them to do. And I'm like right now thinking, should I share with you my hope of him getting Mary back? And a young Mary, you know, that actress coming up as a young Mary Winchester, that would be pretty cool. But I think I'm going to go on a tangent. I can feel myself going on a tangent. And I actually don't have too much time for that tangent, to be honest, too. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with it. But I'll say that I got my wheels turning on the possibility of Samuel getting his mom back, and then whatever decision Samuel makes with Sam and Dean, that creates its own conflict between her and her father. Like, the drama of that is its own story that my wheels are spinning there, too. That's as much as I'll say. Okay, so there you have it. That's my reaction to episode 10 of the 6th season of Supernatural. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And if you do enjoy my reactions and you want to support my channel, please check out the details in the description box below, because as much as I love reacting to Supernatural and other stuff on my channel, it is kind of getting more and more challenging, and I actually do want to expand this channel if at all possible, and your support would be greatly appreciated to help me reach that goal of making this channel a bit more expansive with other properties for me to react to. As long as I've got time and money to do it, it works out. So thank you so much nonetheless, though, and until my reaction to episode 11, I'm Asha. Peacing out. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. Check out my other videos and subscribe. You know you wanna.